You're watching the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. Now here's your hosts, Tom, Nick, and Dave. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. It's you, it's me, it's N.R.D. Let's start the show.
That is right, ladies and gentlemen. It is you, it is me, it is T&D. Welcome to episode 163 of the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast. If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't ever miss us again. If you're back and you've hit subscribe, thank you so much. If you've been missing in action, welcome back. ProWrestlingTees.com/The Wrestling Nerd Broadcast, Patreon.com/WNRDB, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, WNRDB, The Wrestling Nerd Broadcast, all the good stuff there. So yeah, we were trying to figure out what we would talk about on this show, and it dawned on me that we're recording this on February 21st, a Wednesday, and it's usually at this time that we've had a reveal of the next month's crate. Some people have actually gotten their crate. Spoilers are all out there and whatnot. So we've talked about crates. We haven't had a crate in a month now. We're at that midway point.
Weird.
It's very weird. I'm like, man, I feel like
weird.
I haven't had something new in a while. Like we had the Abe Lincoln Brawler.
I'm
I'm trying to remember what the previous pre-sale was.
It was
Hangman?
No.
Oh, Adam Cole? Devil?
No.
I could tell you. Keep talking. I'll figure it out.
Okay, I'll keep talking. I mean, not that
I
Nick's
definitely-
accurate.
I definitely feel weird. Did I show you guys this yet? I got a Rey Mysterio mask.
I think you showed me somewhat, maybe 2 weeks
It's
ago.
cool. I like getting masks.
Is it good?
It's like-
Is it good quality?
Honestly,
Jason
yeah.
Kelsey style with Marshmallow Man.
I don't know who that is.
I know you would, Tom, but Dave knows what I'm talking
It's
about.
okay, folks. If you want to see me and Nick talk about the Super Bowl, go back to last week's episode. It looks fantastic.
I got it. It'll look better if I didn't have a beard, but like
It
looks
does
great.
look great. Definitely got a Jason Kelsey thing.
Tom's the wrestling version of Jason Kelsey.
So on Wednesday nights when we record this, at 10:30 starts the Lucha Libre Superstore auction and whatnot.
Oh, 3 minutes.
This dude,
It's a nail biter.
he's in the Chicago area. He just sells lucha masks and stuff, and he's got like connections with makers or whatever. Some are really, really good quality. Like that was $30. I got my Vader mask from him, which was not great quality. I won't lie. But my Penta mask was really good quality. So I'm a big fan, and I'd love to navigate trying to get him on the show. He's hype. This dude is hype. Like I'm in bed. I got the volume all the way down because I don't want to wake Cindri's up because he's just like hype.
What up? Oh, $1 for this match. Let's fucking go.
But like,
if we get 3 more bids, I'll kill this frog. What?
Not that. He just gets excited when you do things. He's like, I got you, bro. I got you, bro. I got you. He like gets real excited, like because people request masks that they want if he has them, and he's a little out of like it's not quite a smooth transition from item to item, so his shows take a long time, and I don't always have the energy to stay up. But man, this dude's got some heat. Like I got real mad because I put a $50 limit on me bidding for the Louis Vuitton Rey Mysterio mask.
Ooh.
And I had it at 45. There was like 2 seconds left, and this dude bid 55. I'm like, I'm out.
Gang, as the
I'm
major
out.
kids say.
Like, and it resets it or whatever. But I was so mad. I wanted that. He ran that for me.
Ah, so close. But speaking of so close, and speaking of gang, speaking of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, Northeast Wrestling is back April 27th. Pat's Havoc City Bash, whatever. We're not sponsoring the show, but Matt Riddle's going to be there, and they have teased, I don't know if at that show or in another show, friend of the broadcast, Mr. 100 episode himself, Matt Cardona, is coming
When's
to
the
Northeast
show?
Wrestling. What's that?
When's the show?
The show is April 27th.
Okay,
in
I wasn't sure if it was going to be in New York for
No, I'm DJing a wedding the following day, and I'm like, I don't know if I should be at a wrestling show the night before I have to DJ my boss's daughter's wedding of all things, too.
No,
So like,
you shouldn't.
especially with Matt Riddle. I could show up to the wedding the next day. What's up, everyone? How's everyone doing?
No. But back to the crate thing. It feels weird not having a crate right now.
It does.
I thought I'd be more stoked about it.
Yep.
Because like they kind of fell off the deep end.
Yep.
I forgot I don't have a clue who's in the next crate except for
it's all mystery. They've just announced that Sting will be a part of it.
Okay. So that's cool. I think. And then the AEW crate, like I'm not even like super jazzed about that, but like I want that Prince Nana brawler, so I'm glad I'm getting it. Yeah, it's interesting the bi-monthly thing. Like I forgot about the crate.
Yep.
Completely forgot about it.
And I think once you get that crate again, you know, because I've gone periods where I've laid off a crate and then I finally get that crate. I'm like excited again about it. And
Dog, I haven't missed a crate since I started with like Vader.
Yep. But like you miss that, you miss those couple months, you see people doing their unboxing, you're like, oh man, I missed that rush of opening the box. And like obviously we saw a lot of the crates, we were a good chunk disappointed by them, but you know, you still miss that high, for lack of better terms, and in terms of just opening, getting something brand new.
I just like getting
what's that?
I just like to get mail.
Oh, I was the same way. Because like so I came home today and I had 2 boxes, well, actually 3 boxes on my porch. Because not only did my wedding invitations come, mark your calendars, everyone, September 21st. You will remember the 21st night of September. But I got 2 boxes just like this. And I figured CM Punk was one of them. But I totally forgot that Swerve Strickland was also en route. So double mail
good
day.
Looking. So I don't care about the CM Punk one. That's the Swerve Strickland brawler is a good looking brawler.
It does. I feel like you notice just trying to see, because I always notice this when and this is why I like to be a loose collector. You could have chiseled his chest a little more. I feel like he's a muscular guy. Little detail, the grills, fantastic. It's got a snarl.
Perfect.
The braids on the back that you're not going to notice.
All right, I'm gonna hit someone up and get one.
Like I mean, like I almost feel like the jacket could be a little more something, but I mean, it's what the jacket is. It's just plain kind of loose jacket. But this looks
it's perfect timing with the Prince Nana coming too. It's
exactly. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
The CM Punk one that I know that I bought. I know a lot of people are not high on CM Punk. Speaking of Matt Riddle, I'll say this:
wasn't there like some kind of controversy when this dropped about like it was like hair length or something? I remember it was
the hair being a little weird. So I don't know if this is going to show, but there's the blonde is a little forward in it, so it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look as bad. But it looks phenomenal. I mean, this is very accurate to Punk. I like that, you know, the hands are not flat against the chest, like it has depth to it. Like it's not, you know, just like the DDP hands almost are like molded into his chest.
How much was Swerve?
20 plus $5.99 shipping or something like that. Something along those lines. Another like random detail you can see, maybe kind of, I don't know how well the camera picks it, but like the little lines in the back of the hair, so it's not just like one big solid yellow chunk there. But the other thing I noticed when this came, I thought that it was kind of being sold under the Ring of Honor banner because that's what this is, but it's just a regular limited edition run-of-the-mill micro brawler.
The last CM Punk.
Like it's the same. Like I just have the Andre the Giant retro card, so now it's the same.
Yeah.
Thing. So, but no, definitely great brawlers.
I wonder if I could get Tony Storm and Swerve for 40 for the 2 of them.
Something I noticed on Swerve, I know he's got webbed hands.
Wow.
He's got webbed fingers. Everyone.
Oh, you got to swim somehow.
Jeez Louise. Yeah, I don't know if I mean, I'd have to go look at other brawlers that have like their hands out or not, but also I feel like I don't know if there's any wrestlers that just have like their hands out like that. They all usually have like either the curly fingers somehow or
I think though. I don't just like this. That was like the
Because usually
original
they have
stock
like the
Microbrawler.
arms with fists made.
Let me see.
Yeah, no one's got all the fingers out.
Wow.
There
But
you go.
like
First,
Blair's doing this.
yep.
Oh, Daniel Bryan.
Oh, Daniel Bryan does?
I'm sorry, Brian Danielson.
Brian Danielson. I'm sorry. I know a guy selling a chase for an
One
over
hand, no webbing. Other hand, webbing.
and this is why they don't. This is why they do curly fingers, everybody. So, but yeah, no, this thing is fantastic. Looks great. My only problem with the braids on here, it almost looks like he's got like the
Space
little buns on the top.
little space buns.
Yeah, he's got the Tony Storm space buns. Big Tony Storm fan is Swerve Strickland. So,
Another thing I just thought of too, micro brawler realm is not so lemony fresh for some people, but we have the micro brawler branded protector cases coming soon.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I'll say this, folks.
A wanted item. People want the cases real bad all the time.
Yeah, if you want cases, folks, as a member of my local chamber of commerce for my day job, we support local businesses, and I'm here to support the local business that is Joe Lemonhead Clegg because he gives us money per month to be in our Patreon. So I'm here to support him. These cases, even if you don't collect your Brawlers mint in case, if you are in the business of selling Brawlers and you want somebody to get a fresh thing, a couple of these hanging around are a great idea. They also, like I do, hold all your cards from previous Brawlers. So
here's my thought about the micro brawler branding. I really thought about this a lot. Okay, so if you get an autograph, I mean, when you get an autograph, do you put it on the actual micro brawler or do you put it on like the protected, like on the micro brawler, right? The actual front of the micro brawler, then you put the case around it. So wouldn't the like the micro brawler logo like block you from seeing like unless you put it on the back? So. But then what's the point of having it if you just have it on the back and it's like hanging up on the wall?
Is the logo down low or up high?
I would have to look at a picture of it again.
Let's see if I can
bring that picture. Like it was like kind of up high almost.
Did he post it in the VIP group, Mr. Ryan Barkin? Also, I mean, again, this is why I don't keep I hate autograph brawlers. I think they're terrible. When I had Frank sign it, it's on the back.
But I guess if it's up high, it would just cover up the part that says
I was gonna say it could just be where it says
that wouldn't be too bad.
That's it looks it looks like it's on the shallow end too.
See,
so it looks like it's on the back.
I guess what the hell was that? Did y'all just pick that up?
I don't know. All I heard was, what the hell was that?
Like something just exploded or something. It sounded like outside my house.
It's all right. Another edit I'll have to make in this show, I guess. But
somebody shooting off, or it's one or the other.
Popping off in Florida, everyone.
going down.
Spaceman George has landed in Florida.
I'm a little frazzled. That was wild.
But yeah, so new protective case there. My thing is this: I feel like if you have it autographed, and again, this is going to depend on how you display your brawlers. I don't know. I would assume the first cases had the peg hole in it, so this way you can just hang it up. At least Joe's does there. It's got the butterfly clamp. I feel like the protective case is more of a shipping thing. So this way, when you get it in transit, there's no bend. Like, was it the swerve card? Like, I mean, I don't know how much it'll help, but like my swerve card is a little banged up there. Again, I really don't care about that, but some people do. It'll protect the autograph, so this way when you go to an event or whatnot, you get the autograph, put it back in the case, and then take it out of the case when you're home, maybe. So, but yeah, it was a very in-demand item for a while, and then Lemonhead was able to somehow come up with them. So now we've got newly minted.
People always want them all the time. There's never enough. People are always looking for these cases.
Yep.
Constantly.
So it's a good. I mean, they're good cases. Like they do their job really well, and for the right price. Like Lemonhead's, I don't remember. He messaged us what he charges. His are cheap, man. Like, you're making out. Like I feel like he's not making a dime on those. Like
I bought them from Joe, and again, hit up Joe Lemonhead Clegg on Facebook if you need protective cases.
I'm curious, what do you guys think Pro Wrestling Tees is going to charge for them?
I don't know.
Well, here's my question: are they charging like you can just buy them, or it's almost like when you buy a figure from Ringside Collectibles, like you can add a protective case for
$4.99.
$4.99
Before it was like $4.99.
Because I feel like when they did the Macho Men brawlers, you were able to upgrade each one to a protective case. I feel like I know.
I don't know if I got these protective cases.
What's that?
I don't know where I got my cases from.
My Owen Hart one came in a protective case, like, and I didn't even like the first the one of 150 Owen Hart or whatever it was. That one came in a protective case, like just came as like in a protective case. Like I didn't select a $3.99 upcharge or whatever it was. But yeah, I'm always it's always been a want. I don't think it's a mass want, but there is a market for them. I think just going forward, I don't see them selling them as, well, actually, I feel like if they're branded as Micro Brawler Protector Case, like with the Micro Brawler logo on the thing, I would assume it makes sense that they would sell them individually.
They're going to take up a lot of space.
Yeah. $5.99 shipped, maybe. I don't know how much it costs to ship one of those.
I would say if you buy one, I'm wondering if they don't sell them 1-packs, but like only 10-packs.
Maybe, because I know Joe's done that. Like you have to buy them.
Like Dave said, add one when you buy your Micro Brawler. You can be like, I want it shipped in a case and stuff if you want, but I'm sure that they're not going to it'd be probably like 10, 20 packs or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on the shipping, because I know like I've paid like Joe, like I want to say like $6 to ship me one or two, because like obviously again I'm just using these for my cards, so he's hooked me up with the Good Brawler Brother discount. So
yeah,
but yeah, so exciting to see what goes on there, and what other kind of protective materials we could be getting. It'd be great, Pro Wrestling Tees. Give us a display case. Give us like an actual brawler display. Even if it's like a one thing, like a mini ring with Micro Brawler, and then you just put your favorite figure in there. Just something. And I'm shocked they have not done that. In all these years, brawlers are going on what, like 6 years, something like that, 7 years? And there's never been like a display anything.
Nail polish racks on Amazon, man.
Duh, obviously. Like I'm surprised like they haven't. I mean, maybe they've looked into it. It's just not worth the money, but because I'm curious.
And that's going to take up a ton of space too.
Well, the nail polish racks, those lay pretty, like it's not like that came pre-assembled. It came
mine came pre-assembled with $5 in it. So
well, must be nice. Wow. Here's a question for you. If they were to release Micro Brawler nail polish racks, how many people do you think would throw out the current racks they have to put, like, it's an exact thing, except maybe the front bar says Micro Brawlers by Pro Wrestling Tees.
It's just like stickers slapped on the
side.
It's
just a sticker. Ryan bought all the nail polish racks off Amazon and just put a sticker on there.
Yeah.
You're paying for the name.
People would buy it.
I'm telling you, man, I like brands.
Bart's root beer.
I will pay for the brand. I don't care. But I'm also the guy who's trying to not be in the game, but too lazy to sell my brawlers. So I don't know what to do.
Here's the thing, Tom. You're not posting every day. You need to post twice a day the same brawler.
I'm not posting ever because I don't want to be bothered. I just want someone to say, Tom, I'll give you $1,500 for all your brawlers. And
Tom,
I'll be like,
I'll invite you to my wedding.
All
Bring
right,
the brawlers.
Cool. I'm not going to your wedding, Dave.
Wow. The disrespect.
You're not even making me your best man. Danielle isn't even having
it's JP now, right? JP's the best man now because
JP is not the best man, okay? JP is not the best man. Just because he's currently the king of the nerds.
Royalty at your side. This is bull.
Listen, Who needs royalty? To be in my wedding party, you need to be an executive. Okay, you need to be that executive level. As the executive producer of this show, I only sit and dine and collaborate with other executive like-minded people. Okay, you want to be in my wedding party, you got to be at the tippy top. You got to be in that top 1%. That's why JP is not getting anywhere near that altar. That's why Garrett Gamara, who won the Royal Rumble and hasn't had Jack Diddley to say, my dog has made more noise on this broadcast than him. Okay?
You say executive and top tier, wearing the jersey of a basketball team whose opponents are phonies.
I have some very interesting news that I discovered about the Washington Generals.
They're Globetrotters.
No, they're not.
What?
The Washington Generals are its own separate entity that has an owner and all that stuff. The Harlem Globetrotters pay this team to go on tour with them and have a competitive basketball game.
Competitive.
I'll say this. I'm watching this game last week, and legit, you could tell when they were going soft and whatnot, and like doing cues and whatnot. But you could tell there were times where they were square, they were getting close. It was more competitive than the NBA All-Star game. I'll tell you that.
I saw them 20 years ago, so there was nothing competitive about it then. I'm sure now they've kind of have to, right? Like,
I'll say this, as somebody, like, I can tell when somebody is not trying in basketball versus when they're like. To the naked eye, to the average fan, it looks like these guys are trying, you know. But you know, I've watched enough basketball. I know.
Like pro wrestling.
It was like pro wrestling because it's funny. It was like 99-70 at the like with 2 minutes to go, and they have this thing called Game Changer, and the game changer at that point was that if a group of kids could get the ball from one of the Globetrotters in 30 seconds, it would be a tie game. And guess what? The kid eventually got the ball at the last second. So it's like 99 all, last 2 minutes. These guys are just going off, dunk for dunk down the court. It's amazing. And it's but what I did notice is they shave time off they hold the clock because it's like the Generals had the ball down to with like 15 seconds, and they stopped the clock, and the Generals kept going, tie it up. Then the Globetrotters get the ball back with 15. Then they run the clock. I'm like, oh,
you mean it's rigged?
It's like watching the Royal Rumble and their run times.
Oh my gosh,
it's insane. It really is.
Like wrestling. Everything is wrestling. I had the same thing with monster trucks. And monster trucks is just wrestling with trucks. Like the grave digger is like your Hulk Hogan.
I bet you that dude's never even dug a grave in his life.
Then you got your look like it's this guy.
I'm sorry. Hold on, Nick. You just said Gravedigger is Hulk Hogan. Yes. You missed the very clear comparison. Yes. Gravedigger is Repo Man.
But I'm just saying.
No, I was just saying, Gravedigger is Hulk Hogan. He just buries people.
He's the top guy. Like when races get close, Gravedigger always wins because you got Gravedigger's got him.
Gravedigger is keeping these young talents down. He's not letting them.
It's like not letting Max D come into the play.
Every truck has a gimmick. Every truck has it's like I'm a shark.
I've seen the shark one. I know there's a bull one. Goldberg used to have a monster truck.
A shark boy.
It was literally, though, I remember watching Monster Jam at 9 a.m. before WWF Livewire would air on Saturday mornings. Jeez. And I remember there was a Goldberg truck, and it would always be either Goldberg or Gravedigger 1 and 2 that day. And I'm like, come on, Goldberg, let's go.
WCW in the match where the two monster trucks are fighting on the roof. And the Big Show fell. I seen the Big Show fall.
Halloween Havoc 96.
Was it Hogan or was it Big Show that fell? Somebody fell.
It was Big Show because like Hulk Hogan just like dies, but then they go have a match later in the evening and he's just fine.
He was good, man. He was good as a Big Show. You ain't bringing the Big Show down. It's a giant. He's Andre's son. He was Andre's son at that point.
Oh, God, I can't believe that.
Listen, shut up. I have something to say. You guys, I take a week off, and now Nick's just nonstop talking. What the hell is going on? I went to Monster Jam once. We did a bachelor party at Monster Jam, And so we all had matching shirts with my buddy's face in a monster truck, American flag. It said "Rocking Your Way to Freedom." I don't know what. They start Monster Jam. We're in like Podunk, Pennsylvania. Like,
so you're in Lemonhead country.
Like, no, like Lemonhead looks like big city. This was like
bright lights.
Podunk.
Big city.
And they start. We're all in there, and I'm like, I'm fucking jazzed. I just slammed what I found at the gas station was a Jeff Gordon energy drink. And I drank that Jeff Gordon energy drink, which I've dubbed a Jeffy, real fast. So I am like, it's like I just down speed. And this guy comes on the microphone. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to a little old lady I know. She's 276 years old. Her name is Lady Liberty. So, gentlemen, stand up, take your hats off. Ladies, children, stand up, and we're going to sing the national anthem. And I'm all jeffed up. Like, I am. Like, this neon orange Jeff Gordon energy drink is just, it is pumping through my veins. I am not patriotic. I have never in my life felt more proud to represent the colors that do not run while not being able to stop my heart from running. It was incredible. And then it was like, it was just USA chants louder than Hulk Hogan could have ever gotten. And I thought it's just like gunshots going off. No, what is it? It's fucking Captain Curse revving his engine. Oh, God. All right. Okay. So then, fast forward a few years, the Jeff Gordon energy drink is discontinued off the market. My brother's getting married. I purchased 2 Jeff Gordon energy drinks off of eBay that were.
Whoa! What'd you get, balloons?
I purchased 2 Jeff Gordon energy drinks off of eBay that were expired by multiple years. I give my best man at my brother's wedding, and we slam some Jeffies.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's how Four Loko was made.
Oh man, Four Loko, you had to be there, folks. What a time to be alive. The original Four Loko, not that bullshit they sell now.
I used to drink. The band I worked for was sponsored by a company called Juice, Joose, and my buddy wrote the jingle. So we would just get like cases of juice. So we play these like weird reggae shows and just slam Juice and just like be up for a week and just punch through cinder blocks. Like, oh man, life was good.
This might be my favorite sit ever.
I remember when I worked in minor league baseball, we had an energy drink company that like wanted to do like a sponsorship with us, and they brought us cases and cases of. It was called Zenergy, but it was spelled Xenergy. And I thought it was fantastic. Nobody else in the building wanted anything to do with these drinks. So I just had these things, like literally, I'm not exaggerating when I say like I had 24-pack cases up to here sitting down at my desk. And I remember like when I worked in minor league baseball, if you've ever done it, it's long days. Like it's 14-hour, 15, 16-hour days. And I remember I had like 6 of these prior to a game or like more. And I remember like my dad, like I was in charge of like giving out t-shirts as a giveaway, and I'm just like winging them at people, like hopping up and down. And I remember my dad comes through and I go, think fast, boom. And I hit him right in the face with it. He goes, are you okay? I was like, no, I'm really not. And he literally he puts his hands up. He's like, calm down. Like, just relax. You need to go piss it out now. I'm like, I can't. I got nothing in me, sir. And I remember just like I kept like whipping these t-shirts at people. I remember I went and did a lap around the parking lot afterward just because I'm so hyped up. I fell asleep after that game so hard I slept at the stadium that night.
The crash is real.
It's like
crashed at my desk. My boss comes the next day. I'm just like I'm asleep on my computer. Oh.
Remember the Saved by the Bell episode where Jesse gets addicted to caffeine pills? I'm so excited! I'm so excited! I'm so scared! It's just picturing young Dave giving out shirts.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Dad, I'm so scared. I did not stop drinking those energy drinks, man.
And I'm gonna be like, yeah, so that's wrestling. That's the Wrestling Nerd Broadcast.
All right, no, let me bring up a point on wrestling then.
Okay.
You drink enough energy drinks, you go into the bathroom and you'll probably meet a wrestler.
Do we feel like, so tonight it's February 21st, Wednesday, it's almost 11. Do we feel like Dynamite is kind of on a lull right now?
Yes, 100%.
Like, I didn't understand Dynamite tonight. It wasn't there for it. There's one moment, it happened a couple of times, that made Dynamite worth it. And Dave, you pointed out in the group chat, the video production team, when Tony Storm comes out, they half screen black and white and color.
It was beautiful, wonderfully done.
I want to say that like that.
Whoever's the executive producer of those segments with Tony Storm, phenomenal. I'll say this: the only thing I care about right now in AEW is Sting's last match. Like,
I don't care.
I'm literally, I had Dynamite on in the background, and like me and Danielle we're doing wedding planning stuff, and I literally, Sting comes on the screen, he's giving something pat. I'm like, oh, I'd be curious to see what he has to say. So, and that was really it. Like, I know that Samoa Joe, Swerve, and Hangman are fighting for the title.
Daniel
and
Garcia's
I know there's
got a TNT shot.
What's that?
Daniel Garcia's getting a shot at the TNT title.
Oh yes, I saw that. But I feel like they're just like, without MJF, without Adam Cole, it was the biggest storyline, and now there's just like kind of nothing going on with that.
Ospreay hasn't started yet. Him and Takeshita's going to be a banger of a match. It just doesn't make sense.
Have they explained why they're fighting? Aren't they in the Don Callis family?
Because Don Callis said there's no one else for Takeshita except for someone in the Don. I don't know, but without Ospreay right now, without Omega, like you said, without MJF and Adam Cole, but
Okada and Sasha Banks are coming
with
too.
Okada and Mercedes, Nick. With the Okada and Mercedes, once that happens, I think we're going to be in there. But I think they're just not trying to pull the trigger on anything until then. And it's the same story with Orange Cassidy of he's so hurt because he's defending his title so much.
They're redoing the same storyline they did going into Grand Slam.
Same exact storyline. And it's like, I like watching his matches. Do I need it every week? Nah. No. Could I use someone else getting some TV time? Yeah.
During the summer, literally every 8 o'clock on a Wednesday, you could set your watch by it because Jane would start playing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, he's coming to defend his title.
Yep.
You know what? I'll say this also.
Think we're in a lull.
You know what they should do? They should create a new title and have a tournament. That's.
But you know what? You know how they declare that they're going to have a tournament and a new title? You got to have a major announcement by Tony Khan.
Start having more major announcements.
We need to have an announcement about the announcement.
Not be really like never live up to the hype ever.
Tony Khan loved when Facebook used to have the thing like where it said like Tony is having a ham sandwich or something like that. Like
I love that.
So did I. And I remember, like, once I took it away, I kept doing it. It'd be like, Dave Canning is thinking of a good Facebook status. My friend would be like, you can't write is. It's done. Like, stop that shit. I'm like, well, I've got a major announcement for you. But as the resident WWE lunatic here, it's also WrestleMania season. People's attention is shifted towards WrestleMania. And obviously, this is a weird – exactly. You're competing with The Rock. You're competing with Cody finishing his story. What's that? You're competing with Bayley coming back.
Honestly, the Bayley storyline right now is not being given the attention it deserves.
Well, because you've also got so when there's Elimination Chamber will be Elimination Chamber will have been Saturday. They only had 4 matches and a talk show segment scheduled for it. So like they're not putting the spotlight on yet. I think next Friday they will, because now there's only one thing left in sight, and it's WrestleMania 40. Let's go full speed, balls to the wall.
I think that and I know I'm a huge mark for Bayley, and I'm sure it gets annoying because I do think she's just premier. I think that this story is more exciting for me, and I think it's more exciting and more meaningful than Cody's story.
Well, it's because it's your person. Makes sense.
No, because Cody had a chance and he couldn't finish the story. It's over.
Let me ask you this, Tom.
We don't need no two chance Cody.
Let me ask you this, Tom.
What?
So when last summer when they announced that Kota Ibushi was all elite and like coming in, like yeah, we've got a fifth man, and you got very emotional with that.
Yeah.
Are you going to be less, equally, or more excited if it's time for Io versus Bailey at Mania and the good Bailey music hits? The buddies come flying out.
Done. I'll be getting an inflatable tube man tattoo that day.
I would. What are you gonna do if Bailey hits her with the belly to belly? 1, 2, ref gets pulled out of the ring. Is it Asuka? Is it Kairi Sane? Is it Dakota Sky? No, it's Izzy. What are you gonna do?
That could really happen. I could swear that could
Tom
happen.
murders a child.
What sucks is that could happen.
No, it's not. If it was at the Performance Center, okay.
That child is the worst. If we get Old Bailey music at Mania, it's highly likely I would get an inflatable tube man tattooed on me.
What color? Purple.
Purple's my favorite color. So
okay, it's fair enough.
Hits the ring and the crowd's like, "Hey, we want some Bailey."
You just see me running to Philadelphia from my house. I'm on my way, Queen. I'm on my way.
He's rowing. Land ho. It's
move over, George.
George, pick me up.
Yeah, George.
Hey, Bailey.
I'll drop you off at the spaceship.
I think I got a bunch of homies that are going to be at Mania, so.
Yeah, I can't afford it, so.
Eventually, I'm saving the pennies for World Cup.
Oh,
not even gonna lie.
I'm saving my pennies for my wedding.
We'll need that Patreon money because your boy's about to get arrested.
Oh man, yeah, it's
at World Cup.
Like you're trying to go to the finals at MetLife or just any.
I want to go to a USA game and I want to go to the finals. So I want to be very clear. If you see me at the World Cup and you want to start a fight, let's fight.
Yeah.
I'm saving my next big sport venture is going to be the Los Angeles Olympic Games in 2028.
I'll go with you.
And
it stands. The offer still stands. If you see me at the Olympics with Dave and you want to fight 2-on-2, let's go. We're fighting.
I thought you were going to say, if you want to fight Dave, I'll referee it.
I'm not a ref.
I've got a referee shirt, so if you want to fight Tom, I'll referee. No, me and Danielle said we want to just go to any, like we don't care what the event is, but like I want to go to, so obviously my big one, it's going to sound lame, I want to go see Team USA basketball because that's always been my thing. What's that?
I was just expecting gymnastics because that's the most exciting event.
I feel like gymnastics isn't a good live spectator thing because you can't appreciate it. Depending, like you're far away, whereas like TV, you're seeing the flips up close. Like you're staring at a screen if you're watching Olympic. Like if you're watching gymnastics in person, I feel like
no
beach volleyball.
It's the wrong Olympics. It's the winter one, but I like the when they rake the ice.
Curling.
I love curling.
It's like 4:00 in the morning. It's some good like late.
Oh yes, I think that literally was one of my I think I looked at it was one of my Facebook stats like 12 years ago, like, and we enter the 11th end in this exciting curling match between Team USA and Switzerland.
I remember like in high school, like the Winter Olympics is when I first saw curling, and I'm like, I like their pants. I'm in.
I like their pants. I'm in.
It's just gotten much more exciting. I understand the game now.
I think we would be a good curling team. We should maybe do the
NRD curling. No, we're
Nick,
good.
Have you ever seen snow?
Yeah, I'm from Maryland. I mean, not in a long time.
I
would have to get some new clothes. It's more ice. It's like an ice rink.
They wear khakis and polos in curling.
They don't wear khakis. They don't wear khakis. They wear
cargo jorts.
Okay. I want to be the person that sweeps the ice, though. I don't want to be the person that has crouch down and be like, shh.
Nah, dog, you rotate.
I'm in.
It's a team rotation.
You take turns, man.
One of my
So-
youth group kids' dad does curling every now and then out here, and I'm trying to be like, Doug, why aren't you inviting me? Do I got to take my shirt off and fight you? Are we going to the Olympics? Are you coming to the World Cup? Let's go.
We'll have to
Big
challenge the old Dennis, DDJ, and the Shootin Sh boys to a curling match.
You gotta qualify for the games, man. You don't just get to show up. So,
Nah,
ladies and gentlemen, let us
I
know.
want Shootin Sh curling 2029.
There we go. There's the ultimate matchup right there. Dennis Day Jr., Joseph K, curling, baby. And I ain't talking about curling biceps. We're talking about curling stones down the ice.
Yeah, dog, I'm not curling biceps. That's
We'll
not
do it
happening.
on the road, on the streets with rollerblades.
Yeah.
The road to LA is paved in gold. So yes,
Olive oil.
let us know your favorite Olympic sport in the comments below. Let us know your favorite all-time Harlem Globetrotter. And let us know your favorite color. I don't care why. So yeah, that's gonna do it for this episode of the broadcast. I think we've
we're
gone
done?
about our time. Yeah, why not? We got nothing else to talk about, I don't think. So yes,
I
of
can
course,
Talked
Dave.
about a lot.
we talked about a lot of stuff.
topics.
Nick talked a lot. It's wild.
Yeah, I'm in talking mood.
So yes, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, check us out on all the platforms, social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, WNRDB, the Wrestling NRD Broadcast, patreon.com/WNRDB. Cheapest way you can financially support the show, patreon.com/WNRDB. You can support the broadcast for as little as $1 a month. Also, ProWrestlingTees.com/the Wrestling NRD Broadcast. That's nerd spelled NRD. And for free to support this show, hit the subscribe button if you already haven't done so. It's right below Tom's stomach. So run down his happy trail and click subscribe. It'll make you happy. It'll make us happy. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't think you were going to get a happy trail comment today. So, yeah, and also follow my new DJ page, DJ DaveCTheVoice on Facebook and Instagram. It's really awesome, really help. So on behalf of myself, the executive producer of the show and the broadcast, DJ DaveCTheVoice, the founding father, Mr. Nick Carpenter, and the shirtless wonder that is Mr. Tom, the former king, says hi, Sasso. Don't forget to tell your mother you love her every day because, like Kevin Durant said, Mom, you're the real MVP. Good night, everyone, and God bless America.
Sometimes you just hurt my feelings, Dave.